Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Skull Talk Live. There's something I want to talk about. I know I may get some heat for this. People may not like what I have to say at the moment. As long as I can remember, I had been a fan of this company since I was in high school. I gone to countless of their shows. I have became friends with a lot of their talent and their promotion. I even one train at their wrestling school that they provided until an incident that occurred. That before I ended up leaving the company to explore a new opportunity, which I did and found success. And so I do this thing every month of shows, basically a calendar of shows that I'm going to attend as a fan or working at as a ring crew guy, or even might go and wrestle at. I do this every month so my fans know where I'm going to be at, what Skull's up to. Hey, Skull's going to be at this show. Why not see if I can come and watch the show with Skull? With no intended hate or anything. So I decided to post a schedule for the month of July of shows that I'm going to be attending or wrestling at. 2 of them are private shows that I'm going to be wrestling at. One is going to be up in Hanford, California for a backyard promotion up there. And one is going to be in Corona, which is going to be another backyard promotion with some of my old high school friends that I used to wrestle in back in the day. But the one particular show that caused an issue is the one that was supposed to take place not too far from me in the city of San Bernardino, California. I posted 3 simple letters, and one of the guys from that company that me and him don't really like each other, he decided he's going to message me saying, hey, you don't work for this company. I'm such on. On that particular flyer I made for my schedule, it never said I was working that show. Or it didn't even near said I was going as a fan. All it said was July something date, EWF, San Bernardino, California. That's all it said. At no point I used their logo or anything. And he has been the audacity to message me on my personal Facebook page and tell me that I have no working relationship. I don't have no working relationship with your company. Yet you hope a good friend of mine, Jesse Hernandez, a guy that once trained me for the short period of time I was there until everything went south. I was posting that saying, hey, let my fans know, hey, I'm going to be at this AWF show in this city on this date. And if you want to come and hang out, check out some of the talent, to meet wrestlers. And also, I always come there to support your talent that you book for the show that I happen to become friends with over the years. And here you want to come in, verbally attack me saying you don't work here? There was no intention of me posting that, saying I was working there. I was just advertising myself going to your show as a fan. Even though we had our different, I was still willing to buy a freaking ticket to attend your show. And that's what really drives me insane. You've seen me at countless shows. You see me as you are in your wrestling attire when you're not being in the management position. And yes, a lot of fans ask me why I don't go out to many. Actually, I'll put it this way. A lot of fans and a lot of wrestlers that came out of your that wrestle in your company ask me why I don't go to your guys' show as much anymore. And I tell them, because every time I show up, one particular person have to ruin it for me. And this person probably knows who I'm talking about. I will not say your name as respect. And I won't even say your wrestling name as respect. It all started, I'm going to see, about 2 years ago. Because I used to go to probably every one of your shows. It was in San Bernardino and my hometown, Riverside, Myrna Valley. I got on so many shows that you guys can even check on my Facebook page or my freaking Instagram of how many shows I went to. That was one of the first independent company that I ever decided to come to, because you guys used to wrestle literally right across the street from my house at a place called the Eck Lodge off of Boston and Riverside back in 2005. Actually, I'll put it this way, 2004, when I first went to your show. And before I started exploring West Coast Wrestling, Comptomania, Valley Wrestling Connection, Eastside Lucia, Santino, Dollar, relentless, amped up, so many promotions before I even decided to check out other promotion. I watch Empire Wrestling Federation for so many years as a fan. And I even went there and trained for a couple classes due to some health issues and money issue. But when I decided to come in and pay my due, learn how to set up the ring, learn the business, one particular man decided he wanted to give me an attitude. And yes, I did. I will admit, I did look in a certain area that I didn't technically know was off limits, but I was wanted to come and talk to you man to man to figure out what was the issue that day. Away from the wrestlers that were supposed to wrestle that day, away from my wrestling teacher at the time was known as Jesse Hernandez, who happened to run a phenomenal wrestling school in San Bernardino called School of Hard Knocks that had trained a ton of talent such as Karma, Molina, Rico, Rico, TJ Perkins, Candice LeRae, Frankie Kazarian. They even brought in guests such as Chavo Guerrero, Chris Master, and they trained some of the guys I work with. But what really drives me crazy, see, like I'm getting irritated for even thinking about it, that I was willing to pay. Let me pull it out. I was willing to pay this much money just to go to your show, and look what happened. You threw it out the door. Now I'm going to need this money on other shows. And not for once I will ever attend that company as long as you work there. I know I'm going to get heat for this, but it's been driving me insane. I even had people calling me, asking me, Skulls, what the F is going on, man? What happened? What happened? And I had to explain to them what just happened. Then you wonder why a lot of the talent are leaving your company. And a lot of them were saying, a lot of my fans said, hey, Skulls, you ain't making money off of them. They're basically making money off of you because you bought a ticket. You bought a couple merchandise. I did not make no money off of it. Whatsoever. trying to invite some people. Let me see if I can get some people in here. Sorry about that, folks. Trying to get some people in here, but besides that, tomorrow, if you guys want to hang out with me at a wrestling show that I'll be attending to as a fan tomorrow, if you guys don't have nothing to do, if you guys are in Southern California, in the Anaheim area, let me pull up the flyer real quick, ladies and gentlemen. In my book of shows that I'll be attending, let me find it. Let me find it. Right here. I'll be attending this show right here. Right here, ladies and gentlemen. The Slam Lot. If you guys can see that. The show I'll be attending at the Gamecraft Brewing Company, 1884 Santa Cruz Street, Anaheim, California. And tickets are very $20-something. You guys can go to eventbrite.com or go to Rising Star Wrestling on Facebook. And scroll down and you guys will find that event. And one of the guys who happens to be on this card will be soon be a guest talk live by the name of Jacob Ashton. Ladies and gentlemen, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And what else Cole has planned coming up next month? Well, I'll be in Hanford, California, doing a private event. Unfortunately, I cannot videotape since it's a private event. But the day after that, 4th of July, I will be in Fresno, California at the Fresno Grizzly game, watching some baseball. Something I really don't even do anymore. But I would invite you to come and watch some baseball. If you guys are in Fresno and you guys want to check out the Fresno Grizzly playing against Mendoza Peanuts, team that are coming all the way from the San Francisco Bay Area. And look who wants to show up. Hello, Mr. Adonis.
Well, Skulls. That's not meaning to like this way. I thought I might jump in and give you a little bit more of a pick me up, to say the least.
Yeah. So you probably heard about me talking about a term promotion that I used to wrestle at as a student in training. That I decided to pretty much post a thing of shows that I was going to be at. And they decided they want to turn their back on me because I was willing to come and buy a ticket as a fan.
Mm.
And they got pissed because I was letting my fans know that I was going to be at their show, at this show. I'm trying to bring more fans to that show. And they got pissed off because I put 3 simple letters, but never used their actual logo.
Mm.
And they wonder why a lot of the wrestlers don't want to work for them anymore. Why they lost fans.
I can tell them in 3 simple words: sloppy, sloppy, sloppy.
And what they've been making funny, I'm not making money. They're basically making money off of me by buying merch, by buying their snack that they're selling, and buy the ticket. And
Wow.
they wonder why a lot of their talent ask me why I don't come to their shows anymore.
Just about to say, Skulls, we only knew you a long time ago.
And what really makes it worse, I've been a fan, let's see, for nearly what, 20 years of their company?
Well, this is the whole thing goes sometimes, even though some people will take it to heart and some people don't. Let's just say it's almost like a chewing gum that nearly lost their flavor.
Yeah.
So I know you need a drink. You should join Adam Pierce in that
Actually, no,
that club.
I'm actually drinking Dr. Pepper. I'm actually staying away from beer tonight and liquor. I'm being a good little skull because tomorrow I'm going to be drinking like crazy.
That would
Because I'll
depend on
be
the new flavor.
attending the
That would
third
depend on
wrestling
this
show.
year. That would depend on new flavors of Mountain Dew that you drink. So there you go. So that'll be a sales bonanza. So there you go. My point exactly. Man.
Yeah, because I'll be drinking at this show tomorrow called the Slam Lot. Because it's presented by
Wow.
Rising Star Wrestling.
I don't know about that dude in the middle. It was like a stunt double for Damian Priest.
Mm.
Yeah, it's me. Man. I wonder what it's gonna be like when, let's just say, I was gonna turn out for this year's Money in the Bank. give the new stars a little bit more of a shine in the spotlight this year, so to speak. That we know that LA Knight has been the latest person in the men's Money in the Bank qualifying match is now automatically qualified. So it only leaves one slot left for whoever participates in Monday Night Raw. And rumors are speculating that, in case you didn't figure it out, since Money in the Bank is next Saturday, it's the last chance. It could be a last chance Battle Royal taking shape, maybe on two occasions, both next Monday Night on Raw and next Friday Night SmackDown, or
Yeah,
vice versa. I can't tell.
you got SmackDown tonight. Then let's see, you got Monday Night Raw. Then you got the final NXT before their pay per view was happened to be the night before Money in the Bank.
I could be right, or better again, I could be wrong.
And you never know who might show up because apparently Triple H opened the door to other promotion. So we might see guys coming from TNA, AEW, New Japan, AAA, from NWA, MLW. Never know who's going to probably show up to WWE. That's why they've been having all that security around ringside than usual. So let's talk about your match at Game Over. So how was your match at Game Over?
You mean, correction, House of Savage One's pending victory at Game Over. Let's just say the Savage One lit a mauling to the Big Bad Silverwolf before he had a hold of the Sacred Mask, the source of all unparalleled power. But let's just say, even though Big Bad Silverwolf did indeed slip away with a win, he did not go on a victory unscathed. He was left with a little surprise from the mask that he destroyed.
Interesting. And what's the future hold?
Successful, and it came and went. It looks like RCW management is very proud of the work that has been done. Even though there was a little botches here and there, but we successfully succeeded in the actual RCW pay-per-view. Now we keep up with this pace, RCW will have much more to deliver, per se. So, that being said, our next big event is Death by Design, and it's coming up in mere weeks. But before we do that, though, we have a premiere show that's coming up, and it's called Thursday Night Fire Zone.
Very interesting.
As announced on the previous episode, as announced in the previous episode, we have crowned a brand new RCEW top tier mid card champion, which means the new top tier mid card champion is Austin Tyler, and he will kick off the show with a top tier mid card celebration. Plus, there might be a number one contendership match coming up very soon in that show of Fire Zone. Also, we've been hearing rumor has it that Ray Oos is set to make his Fire Zone debut to confront somebody somehow in some way.
So
We'll see what he
somebody
has
asked
in
me a
store
question.
as far as that is concerned.
So somebody asked me this question. They want me to ask you. Is Joe going to be set on fire at Fire Zone?
No, there's
Did
no
he
such
create
thing
a lot of
as.
bad heat with their company?
Unfortunately, no. Let's just say the person that you were speaking of was non-existent.
I know a lot of people would love to see that. Joe be set on fire. And speaking of Joe, did you watch the last episode of Sports Wire Radio? Where they made fun of
Not
his
that
rap video?
if Flavor Flav had a good laugh better than anybody else would, I would say, who knows?
Because I knew on Sports Wire Radio, I was even laughing that I had to tune out because it was so much heat about him, but people are still talking about him because he decided he's going to go hide under a rock because he knows everybody was gunning for him. But sooner or later, somebody had to bring him back up.
Even though he knew that sooner rather than later he's going to be a marked man. I hate to say it.
And
You know,
he showed that light spot where he wanted to keep looking over his shoulder like he had a green light on him.
Sometimes there's this old saying,
Look
reap what
who
you
it
sow.
is. Welcome to Scooby Dooby Dooby Doo to the show. The host of the Big Bad Puppy Show.
The host of the Dark Can't Get It Right in the soul. Now, Skulls. It seems like you are pretty much at home recuperating and healing yourself because of the last show. I'm pretty much winning opportunities with my title, defending it here and there. I'm making something out of it than you did.
It's kind of funny because you may have took me out and put me on the shelf, but I'm coming back stronger, more vicious, and more violent.
I made the title relevance.
Enjoy that title while it lasts.
I just kicked the living shit out of Killer Wolf for it. My old friend, my own ally.
Everybody knows you had to go around and clap when your little puppy's around.
I'm sorry, but did your ears or
pussy ass savage one?
Did your eyes and ears deceive you? Did you defeat the almighty savage one?
I beat Killer Wolf. And I beat
Like
the
I
Savage
said, you
one.
had to beat up on your little cub because they didn't want to listen.
Little cub. Like I said, this title's more
That caused
relevant.
child abuse.
It's on the real shoulder who deserves it. Because I
I
am.
don't, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know Silver Wolf. I don't know Silver Wolf, but the Savage one. I hate to say it, but the Savage one left you mauled, maybe scarred, maybe a little deformed here and there. I don't know. You may have your face rearranged, maybe your teeth extended somehow.
Go back in the show. What happened? I crushed his mask. I destroyed it. By the power of Grum.
I mean, that was beforehand. We already know about that part. We already know that part. He left you scarred, deformed, mauled, maybe face rearranged, maybe eyebrows reattached. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not worried about him right now.
Listen. I'm just here. I'm for business. I'm for business. Just remember that. I'm part of the Raptors per se. And like I said before, I may be at that show. But I was watching very carefully every single match that's been calculated right then and there. I made sure that every single marching order that's been given to people long before the show even started, and make sure you don't have to be picture perfect about it, that every single decent moment counts. Remember that.
Let me explain something, Skulls. I am the true prince of hardcore. I already proved that already.
As much as I'm fighting with whatever is funny. So anyway,
it's on the true arm of a true champ, and you'll never get out of my hands.
By the way, interesting news. I hate to break it down to you. Not only Silver Wolf could be the primary suspect, not only Austin Tyler could be the primary suspect, but there's another clue that could be the primary suspect.
Can you prove me?
Let's just say, I hate to say this to you, Skulls, you could be the primary suspect in the mysterious C2K attack.
Ooh,
just saying. I'm not saying you're accused of it.
Why would you attack C2K, Skulls?
Hey. It doesn't even have to be Skull. It might be that guy that's been running around calling himself Ghost.
Why would Ghost attack him? Ghost. Oh, I remember Ghost.
Nobody has seen Ghost personally a step one time.
He was on my show running his mouth.
Saying that everybody had a target.
Let's just say this. I'm gonna say this. Even though one of the three corporates so far, as one of the assailants of the mysterious C2K attack back in New York, while he was making his way towards RCEW, I don't know. I'm still investigating as it goes along.
Why would I attack C2K? Give me a good one reason. Why would I?
We don't know.
Because you probably
hopefully
took him as a threat towards your championship.
Hold on. Hopefully, by the time our next show does arrive, our next major show, which is the next pay-per-view, Death by Design, we'll find out who the exact corporate is. Hopefully, that conclusion of who that primary suspect is will reveal itself.
I'm gonna give you a pointer on this show. When I talk about Savage One.
But. Let me say this though. Whoever the primary suspect is, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. I know he's launching his own investigation about that too.
Let me explain something.
And like I said, just before a week prior towards Death by Design, into the next pay-per-view, I will find out who the corporate is.
Let me explain something. Since I took out the Savage one, I'm not no more the goody, nicey Silver Wolf. I'm more darker now. I'm more dark, more dangerous, more ruthless. I am.
You may be dangerous, but just remember, it doesn't mean, Mr. Silver Wolf, you're part of the investigation. They keep you be labeled as a possible assailant
Maybe I
of
did.
C2K's
Maybe I
mysterious
did.
attack.
You'll never,
Just remember that.
maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. You'll never find out. There's no cameras to prove what happened to
Just like I said,
little pussy.
you miss out. Listen, you miss out on the part. You miss out on the part that by the time our next pay per view even shows up, I'll reveal who the assailant really is.
And I'm gonna say something to C2K. I hope you're watching this. I hope you're watching this. I guarantee you are. I got a few words for you. Watch out. And rephrase it. Watch your back. Cause I will see you. If you ever step in Racine, that'd be the biggest mistake. You may get injured in New York, but you're gonna get the worst of the worst if you step in Racine, Wisconsin, against me. That's my title, and I will do
So
anything.
you're saying are you saying that you're giving your position away as far as you being the assailant is concerned, or are you? Hmm. Hmm. Would that be a yes or a no?
Look at the screenshot.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! What the hell?
Let's play something. It's Ghost. What you want, pussy ghost?
Everyone, I took out D2K. I told everyone in the locker room they're on number.
I'm scared of you too.
You happen to take out my brother, my partner, Silver Wolf. It was the worst mistake. And D2K,
And bring your
decided you can jump up to the head of the line. No wonder why.
looky, Adonis. There's your suspect.
You got took it out.
Me. Always blame Silverwolf. Blame Silverwolf always.
I don't know.
He's admitting it.
I don't know. It could be you. It could be Austin Tyler. It could be Skulls. It could be, I don't know, maybe Ghosts. I don't know. I'm still investigating.
He's admitted it. He's opened his mouth like an idiot. He's telling he did it. Really? Are you dumb?
Maybe it's a riddle. Maybe it's a riddle. Maybe it's a riddle. Maybe it's a clue.
Yeah, I did it. There's no videotape. Otherwise, the mysterious man and the D2K found when he woke up from his little misery nap. But when that time
I don't know.
we all know who it is. The Civil War. If I were you, watch your back.
Hmm. I can tell by that look in your face, like, oh
What the
Lord,
hell
you about to
happened,
die.
dude? My my shit
I was
got
telling you.
hijacked. Who hijacked
Ah,
my show?
I know. I don't know. Who's this ghost? Is he the next primary suspect that could be investigating? I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
I don't know. It's a surprise.
I don't know. I was sitting here
Looks like we got
in my
maybe.
chair, and next thing I know, my screen goes blank, and I couldn't see nothing. What happened?
Looks like we got another primary suspect in the wings. This ghost character. We don't know who that's about.
Wow, Ghost admitted he
But
attacked C2K. What an idiot.
What?
What a moron. What a
What?
nuisance.
So you're basically telling me Ghost hijacked my show?
Yeah.
I haven't seen Ghost
I
in
don't
months.
know. It's just strange to me. I don't know. All I know is this. All I know is this. Ghost, you better beware. Because like I said,
Then I'm safe.
we got eyes on every single motion, every single clue, every single hidden agenda in this
You're
investigation.
basically telling me
And like I
we're
said
gonna have to
before,
hire security like
like I
WWE?
said before, and like I said before,
As far as I'm aware, based on what I
I
understand.
will get the bottom.
Right. But as far as I know, I'm not afraid
This
of
a real assailant
Ghost.
is.
I'm gonna give this saying word to Ghost. I hope he hears you really well. If you ever come and receive again, Skulls, Ghost better not come with you, or he's gonna get the same treatment.
Just a week
I haven't even seen
the
Ghost.
interview that I revealed
I'm a saying, if I
the
hear
assailant
Ghost
who her really is.
Wisconsin, he's gonna get the same treatment like you are. It's just the whole.
$1 when the time this investigation
I haven't seen
concludes,
Ghost since the last time he
and
was on
that
your
primary
show.
suspect, that assailant, and that primary suspect will not go unpunished.
I'm just saying this, Adonis.
That person will not go unpunished.
Ghost, if you hear my words, don't get in my way.
I hope he hears what you're saying.
I put Ghost in his place just like I did to you. So I hope you're fully recuperated. So whenever you do face me again, Skulls, I'm gonna make sure you're not gonna walk this time. I guarantee that one. Because I am the one who protects that title. I'll fight anyone gets in my damn way. I am a fighting champion. I already proved it. Not once, not twice, 3 times. I already took out Killer Wolf. He can't even show up anymore. He is off on the shelf right now. That's just me. And my opponent did not show up for the World Crown. So I'm making notice what's going to happen. I heard from the grapevine there being a number 1 contender match against from my World Crown at the next show, a Fire Zone. I will be there to watch who wins. They're not going to like it after they win. I'm going to give them 3 words. They're not going to love me. They're not going to like me. They're going to hate me when I do what to do to them. Like I said, since I took his powers, Skulls, I'm different now. More dark. More heartless. So be ready. you ever dare to step in my yard ever again. So, anything you want to say to me? Saying that title's going to be yours, you said?
I'm coming back for my title. I still have my rematch clause. But as soon as I get medically cleared, I am coming back to Rostine to take what's rightfully mine.
In cold hell. Rephrase, when hell freezes over.
Well, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, by the way, the show went good. It was a blast. No injuries. It was one of our best shows. I'm letting you guys know that. There's no injuries. Nothing happened. It was a blast. Everyone did everything they were supposed to. They practiced their matches before then. It was great.
No Joe, even though he got made fun of on Sportswire Radio.
That was horrible. Very horrible.
Like a clown that he is.
That was horrible. Very horrible. I've seen the video. Yeah. That boy does not know how to rap.
I seen better rappers than him.
Weren't you a rapper, you said? A singer?
I have done a little bit of rapping back in my days.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I made sure I spun the engine around a couple of.
I've been in a couple of music videos.
There's a Donna. Oh.
Speaking of being Madonna, how's the beatdown from the Savage one? Did you survive very, very vaguely, or did you have any did you have any vague memories over it before you got knocked out in place?
I destroyed him, like I said I was gonna. I sent him back.
Yeah, how's your teeth? By the way, how's your face being rearranged by him?
Hey, last time my chest terrible, you were counting a Tweety bird going around your head.
And who was the victory still? Who came back from hell on top? Me. Who came back from the dark realm? Me. Top. On top. It was 1, 2, 3. He gave me a nice run, but at the end of the thing, I had the victory. And Alchemist, he didn't even show up. I won my title for defaults. So, whoever goes in that number 1 contender match against me, against whoever at Fire Zone for my title, they better watch out against me.
Just because you got a tainted victory over the Savage one doesn't mean you go away unscathed in the next bit show. So just remember that.
Savage is over with. He does not. He's gone. His power's mine. He's nothing anymore. I got a new team.
Even though, listen, Mr. Silverwolf. You may not. I repeat, you may not know that you did sacrifice the Savage one, but that doesn't mean you left unscathed. Number 1. And number 2, that doesn't mean a new contender awaits in the wings for you. So just remember that. But come Thursday night at Buyer Zone, I'm going to announce who will be your new number 1 contender. It's going to be truly is for your World Crown Championship. So since you put your money where your mouth is, that's how it's going to turn out to be.
It's a number 1 contender match.
You'll know when it happens.
Count your blessings.
I heard from grapevines there's somebody's trying to come after me. I've been hearing him from the out streets of little birdies, little people saying that Ray Oos wants me.
In case you didn't figure out in the last show or whatever show that it may came from, Ray Oos is set to make his Fire Zone debut in less than a week time in the premiere.
If Ray Oos is in a number contender match, and if he does win, say if he did win, he's not gonna like it against me. Death by design.
as I stated before, you will know who will be the new number one contender by the time that show may be over.
And my specializations for that match, for my title, you already know what I want. 3 stages of doom. My specialty.
It may not be the 3 stages of doom, but I may up the ante a little bit. Instead of just 3, how about this? For the first time ever, the ultimate doom match. Not just 1, not just 2, not just 3, but 4. Count them. 4 devastating matches.
My specialty match is going to be one of those stages.
It's up to management what they want to put you in. You never get to choose your match unless you win a stipulation match.
Stipulation between me and Reyes. You know me and Reyes has a lot of beef. If he does win.
Management's the one that they get to pick the match is.
Adonis, you know I have a lot of heat against Reyes. He doesn't
like I said, you'll be at Fire Zone during the premiere. In the meantime, I will watch him very carefully if I were you, and figure out who at the end of that show
The 2 final thoughts.
who the number one contender is.
So,
yes.
What was your final thought?
I'm ready for the next show, Fire Zone, because I will be there sitting in the nice seat next to the commentary people watching who's going to be my victim.
Hopefully you don't get set on fire.
And
speaking of fire,
drift. I want drift 1-on-1 at Fire Zone.
You might get your chance only if you can prove he's well skilled enough. But you'll get your chance. But like I said before, you get your shot when you have a chance. Now, on to the final announcements in case you missed out. Less than 1 week away as well will be the return of season 2 of the Theories Effect. So stay tuned for that. I'll have 2 guests at the same time.
I'll be there.
The host of C2K Talk Show himself, Mr. C2K. And he's got plenty to say about you, Mr. Silverwolf, along with my other special guests. Along with my other special guest, Mr. Yellow Mouth, Mr. Skulls himself.
Why him? I dealt with this pathetic thing already. I already hit him with a damn crutch.
Hey. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to also do a moment of silence for the Anola family who happens to lose one of their family members, Nicola Anola, Roman Reigns' father. Ding! 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 Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Also, I also want to give condolence to the family of Bill Cobbs. You guys may have known him from the movie Air Bud franchise, The Night at the Museum, who also happened to unfortunately pass away a few days ago from ammonia in my hometown of Riverside. So
also the latest,
my personal condolences go to his family and all of his fans.
Also, our deepest condolences for another passing of a great actor who's funny, who's an entrepreneur. He's a supporter. He's an all-around good guy. Martin Ball, who died at the age of 80.
Hmm. So, on the other side of the news, starting next month, there will be not just one, but 2 episodes a week of Skull Talk Live, starting
What day?
Tuesday and another one on Friday.
And stay tuned for the Dark Den this Saturday.
And I hope everybody have safe travel for the 4th of July week that is coming up. And make sure you guys do not drink and drive, because we don't have the bail money to bail you out.
And I'll have a special episode of the Dark Den on July 4th.
And please note, those are traveling. Remember, traffic. Also, traffic and parade rules and regulations are also along with security. It's going to be strictly enforced. So please be aware of that in advance.
And if you guys are planning on firing off fireworks, make sure you guys take the proper precaution and make sure your county allows it.
Also,
Or even go to your local county Facebook page and see where there might be firing off fireworks.
Also, you can
If you guys
sign
don't
for.
want to take the risk of causing body injury.
Also, don't forget, this year you can sign for a permit to allow yourself to have fireworks be sounded off wirelessly and paperlessly if you don't want to attend to sign up in person amongst the city and state of your city hall nearest you.
Interesting.
So thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you on the next Skull Talk.
Thank you for watching and take care.